Welcome to Jet Mathematics. I remain your host, Milton Ebiwari John. In this video, we are looking at still the zeros of polynomial, and then we are going to solve this polynomial here. X cubed minus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. So if you see this problem, there is no, we cannot factorize, we cannot do anything about this problem. So what we do, we try to use the see this term here, which is the constant term 6. We try to get the factors of 6. Let's say solution. We have x cubed minus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. So we try to get the factors of 6, the constant term, which will be 1, 2, 3, and 6 itself. Okay, so now if we'll be able to test each of these factors, we'll test them, substitute them into this into the polynomial, and see the one that will give us 0. Okay, so maybe you try the first one 1 and the result is not 0. You try this, you can try minus 1. If you try plus 1, positive 1, the result is not, it did not reduce the polynomial to 0, then you can try minus 1. If it doesn't, you go to 2 and check. If plus and minus 2 does not work, you go to 3. If plus and minus 3 does not work, you go to 6. Before you exhaust this thing, one of them will certainly work. So we'll start with this first one. So if I say suppose s is equals to 1, we plug it in, we're going to get we're going to get 1 cube minus 7 bracket 1 plus 6, right, is equal to 0. So let's see if this is 0. If you solve here, you get 0 equals to 0. All right, so this implies that s equals to 1 is a 0. It's a 0 of this polynomial because it reduces it to 0. And then suppose it wasn't, then we'll try minus 1. If it doesn't, then we'll go to 2, just like that, as I said earlier. This also implies if we put 1 here, will become x minus 1, right, is a factor of this. It's a factor of x cubed minus 7x plus 6. So now we can divide x cubed minus 7x plus 6 by this factor s minus 1. So we can divide this now to get the other factor. So if we divide this using your synthetic division or your long division method, if you divide it, we are going to get s squared plus x minus 6. And then we can equate this result. We can say therefore s squared minus x minus 6, plus s is also a factor. Okay, so what we'll do next, we can equate this now to 0 to get the other two roots. So factorizing this, we equate now this result to 0 to get the other two roots. So factorizing this, we get s squared, x plus 3, x minus 3, on my right, x minus 2 equals to 0. So when you solve this, you have x plus 3 is equals to 0, or x minus 2 is equals to 0. then x here is equals to 3, sorry, minus 3, or s is equals to 2. So these are the zeros. Therefore, the zeros are s equals to minus 3, s equals to 1, and s equals to 2. So you have it here, s equals to 1, s equals to minus 3, and s equals to 2. So that will be all for zeros of a polynomial. Please, if you have any question, you can drop them in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and to comment on this video. Bye.